If we have examples of what is possible, then we can rip those apart and put them back together.
Yeah, that's what I
Sure.
brought up last time with the examples. And last time, I mean, I absolutely loved just watching him work for a few hours and
Yeah.
explain it as he went. I mean, it was very, very helpful compared to
Yeah.
what I was doing. I mean, when I first started making the bank, I was just making a POI, and then he sent me the directions for the dialogue, and I was in that for probably 14 fucking hours and just getting fucking mad, and I was ripping shit up at my desk, and then finally I was like, look, this thing's fucked. And then he was able to explain it a lot better. But I mean, now watching him do it the other day made it way easier, especially him just describing and explaining the integers of the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So should I make a little tiny, super tiny mission which contains a dialogue, PDA, and Stargate portal stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we saw it like start to
Well,
finish and watched you test it, that would be immaculate.
yeah,
Huh?
one thing to add to that, a mission that has you have to do, you have to either get an ore or you have to kill one something that basically accomplishes that mission.
Okay,
I
yeah,
want to see, I want to see the mechanic as well.
yeah. Basically, there are three main types of missions, quests, right? Fetch, deliver, and kill.
Yeah,
So
those three.
maybe we can
Beautiful.
do, yeah, maybe we can, yeah, okay. I mean, we have still 2 hours, let's say. So, okay, cool. So I offered already the workshop zip, right? So everyone can download it, but once I'm finished, I will offer the zip too. So you have everything for yourself and you can learn by doing. Okay, how to start? Not in the game actually, but in your Windows Explorer. Uh, yeah, Windows, right? Okay, first you need a playfield. First, so Control Shift N for a new folder, and here we say, okay, really simple. Planet A to generic. Um,
You're gonna need to stream us your whole stream, not just your game, Rexus.
oh, good point. Good point. Just yeah. Screen window.
Oh, we
Screen.
get to look behind the curtain of the great and powerful eyes.
What?
That's what we were
No, no,
doing
no.
last time, and we had like 4,000 windows open.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Is that your
Gotcha.
account number?
He
What?
was alt tabbing, and it took up both my monitors to see everything.
No.
All right.
Okay. It starts. As I said here in the workshop zip, I will provide at the end. But the very first thing you have to do is heading in your playfield, in this case a planet. And the planet, I'm not good at it, but let's call it whatever, mission start for now. And or it's confusing now. Um, Back to the roots. Aqua. Okay, and the mission itself is, let's say, Mission Impossible. Whatever, easy enough. Okay, so you have two empty folders. What I recommend now is you just copy paste whatever you have already. So in this case, you always need a terrain ECF and a static playfield YAML file, which we have here. Terrain and playfield, copy those both empty folders for now. The terrain ECF is for a layer. At the top you have a grass and then bedrock, whatever. And playfield there is everything else. Your stems, your POIs, your weather. Okay, so you have those two now, Aqua and Mission Impossible. Now you just have folders of them. What you need now to do is adding them to your universe. For that, you either go to your sector's YAML file, which needs to be open in my editor tool, or you go to a tool I program to EWSC and you import the file so you have it visually a little bit easier to maintain. Then you click here on the left tree to your solar system. Okay, and now you have to add those two play fields together, and I will do it a little bit advanced here right away. And we make the mission system outside. So the mission planet is not inside the start system, so to speak. So we use the full context, the teleporter template we saw before. Okay, so we called it mission, the solar system, let's say mission system, like an HWS. Now here on the green plus, you always have to keep in mind you can't just add a planet to your universe. A planet is a child of an orbit or sector. So you always need to add both things. So our sector here at the top is, let's say, Mission Impossible sector. The planet is the same like your well, it doesn't need to be the same, but we call it Mission Impossible. And here, import the playfields. Here, so import playfields, it's just easier for you because here, template, the red border input fields, of course, you can just type it here because these input fields are nothing else than trying to fetch these folder names. So to be able to do this, click on Import Playfields, import, select the folder, upload. It's not an upload. It's fake. But it's just in the database now, and you see now here the names like these. So it's just easier for you to handle this because you can here now say or choose Mission Impossible. And for that, we forgot the orbit. And since the player should never reach the Mission Impossible sector because it's a first shooter mission for now, so he has no ship to leave the mission planet, we can just grab whatever orbit you want. Just make sure you call it Mission Impossible sector for now. Then, of course, you have to re-import just for the sakes. Okay, upload. And now you have it also here. Impossible sector. Okay, now you have referenced your play fields. You copy paste it or create it also in your universe. Then you can drag and drop it to make it a little bit near. Not depends. You have now to keep in mind the 30 light year destination. So this is the reason why the mission system in HWS is incredible far out, so nobody can teleport to it, of course. So yeah, this should be enough far away. The planet is here, circling around the sun, good enough. So yeah, basically what is now missing is Aqua, so the planet we are starting. I could of course use the workshop starter planet, but really to make it completely from scratch, we add Hakua ourselves. Yeah, okay, also within sector, really just to make it completely from scratch. This is at the bottom. Actually, I messed up here, right? Yeah, I I have to flip it here if you read orbit name. So here's the sector, here is the planet. I mix it up. Okay, Mission Impossible, mission, okay. And now Aqua sector. In the sector, same, we didn't create it yet. So yeah, just copy paste this one, copy and just call it Aqua sector. And yet again, import it. So you just have it for later reference. Okay, Aqua sector. It's really easy stuff. But now you are done. You can export it, but just export it. There is one other thing I will just mention for information purpose. Okay, override, done. What is happening now? You have to teleport to the Aqua planet. If you want to make the Aqua planet as a starting planet, so players can choose it from the joining list, etc., you have to give it an origin ID. So an origin determines if a player can start there or not. So in this case, I mean we can do it. Let me check in game. I think I have already some. I think I have humans and aliens, if I remember correctly. Oh no, Defender. Okay, it's a fork from Invader versus Defender from my other scenario. So, okay, we have the Defender origin. We can just copy it. Planet origin, Defender. Okay, so Aqua is now also a starting planet. So let me export again. Okay, and if you go now to the main menu, start again, scenario, workshop, I just have to, yeah, you see Aqua, start, location, and workshop. Okay, if we choose Aqua, since it was a copy-paste template from the workshop starter, we get an exception, but then we should start in the destroyed facility. The exception, let me quickly check what it is. Something stupid, I think. Always. PUI distribution not found. Probably because I removed it. Yeah, the reasons are not important for now, but the exception shouldn't matter. Okay, so we are on Aqua now, and we continue. So the most important thing is done. We have the play fields in our universe, so we can reference them in the teleporters. This step is already for most players or creators tricky. Okay,